Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Shahrul Nizam. My number matric is B12231059, and this is my group mate for this assignment, and we are from 3BARZ section 11. And now we will present about digital signal processing windowing filter. Firstly, we will talk about introduction. In this section, we introduce the windowing method, which is a fundamental of designing FIR filter. The core process involves multiplying the desired frequency response by a specific window function. This choice of function is critical because it defines the shape of the filter impulse response. And as you can see, several popular windows are used in the industry. For example, rectangular, humming window, and and two more specialized one is Kaiser and Gaussian. And now let's dive into the core of FIR and window theory. There are two key concepts that we can understand. First, a finite impulse response filter is characterized by an impulse response that settles to zero in a fixed amount of time. Unlike infinite impulse response (IIR), which use the internal feedback and can respond indefinitely, FIR filters are inherently stable because their response is of, of finite duration. To design this filter, we use the windowing method, which is one of the popular and straightforward technique available. In this approach, we take our desired frequency response and multiply it by a window function in frequency domain. Depending on our specific performance needs, we can choose from various standard window functions such as rectangular, Gaussian, or flat-top window. Each of them offer a different balance between transition sharpness and noise suppression. Next, we go to the comparison. For this assignment, we have choose three types of window filter, which is rectangular, Gaussian, and flat top. And below is the comparison of these three windows. Each window has a unique characteristic that make it suitable for different engineering needs. First, we go for rectangular. This window provides a narrow main lobe, resulting in a very sharp filter transition. However, because its side lobe levels are high, which is at negative 13 dB, the response can be quite noisy. For simple filtering, this window is very recommended because the sharpness is more important than noise suppression. Then, for Gaussian window, this window offers a middle ground with a medium main lobe width and very low side lobe level. It provides a much smoother overall response, making it ideal for audio and time domain analysis. And the last one is flat top window. This has a very wide main lobe. It features extremely low side lobe, and its primary strength is providing highly accurate amplitude measurement, which is why it is the standard choice for measurement system. So, in summary, choosing window is always a balance between the sharpness of the filter and the cleanliness of the signal. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Shukri bin Muhammad Ramli. Nombor matrik B122310 519, and I want to explain my part is rectangular windows. Okay, the rectangular window is the most basic and simple type of the windows function used in digital processing. Signal processing is defined as sequence amplitude value over a given a length all other to zero. Otherwise, the window is one and can see the mathematical definition. The window is one, which is a length and zero outside its length. Efficiently selecting a finite of a signal for further processing. Next, I can explain the characteristic rectangular windows. Rectangular window is several important characteristic and effect how it behave in the frequency domain, and you can see the have five. And one is simple and easy to implement, and two equivalent to no win-win. Number three is abrupt truncation of the signal. And four, produce a narrow main loop. And lastly, and but not least, has a high side loop and causes spectacle lag. lag. Okay. Okay, next I can explain the frequency domain behavior and application and can we apply the window rectangular. Okay, first frequency domain behavior, the DTFT of the rectangular window consists of one a main loop, a good frequency resolution, multiple side loop, height leak, and side loop spread signal energy into adjacent frequency. And last, an application basic filtering, introducing spectacle analysis, time development, signal of the same. Okay, I can explain the filter. Okay, when can the filter, the window, the rectangular window is commonly in FRR filter designed using the window method. It is used truncate the ideal infinite impulse response of a filter into a finite length impulse response that can practically implement inputs the result and can explain next the slide a simple predictable filter structure that the high side and low level of the rectangular limit to the achievable stop band actuation. actuation. Okay, this is the result MATLAB for MATLAB, and I can show the result. I have four result I can show. The original result, rectangular window and the original, and the signal window signal and the application where I use basic FFT analysis. Okay, when you can see original signal showing the discrete time, okay, show the sinusoidal waveform before windowing, before we use rectangular window. Okay, next a rectangular window. The I show the constant amplitude of the window over the simple length. This is the rectangular. Rectangular is the constant amplitude. You can see the picture. And lastly, as the but last but not least, window signal. Window signal. The showing the signal after multiplication with the rectangular window. And lastly, the application. This the important this assignment. Okay, basic FFT analysis rectangular. You can see the disk time can the higher is the in 120 frequency. The uh, the is the higher lah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, my name is Ahmad Mustaqim bin Ahmad Norizal. We continue the last presenter to present Gaussian window. Okay. Gaussian window is used to select finite portion of signal before performing sequences such as Fourier transform. The Gaussian window is special function which is shaped for Gaussian normal distribution is that resulting in smooth and bell-shaped curve. The Gaussian windows mostly to zero at the both ends. The smooth transition reduced at the boundaries of the signal which is minimal spectral leakage. Okay, this is a formula for Gaussian window. Wn equal to exponent bracket minus 1 divided by 2 bracket n minus 1 divided by 2 divided by sigma, and all of this will power of 2. Then we go to characteristic real-time advanced disadvantage to the Gaussian window. Okay, we go to the characteristic first. The first is smooth bell shape. Second, produce low side lobe level. Third is reduce spectral leakage. And lastly, adjustable shape using parameter sigma. Then we go through the real time. The Gaussian window have three real time that we group pick, which is audio signal, audio processing, speech processing system, and biomedical signal monitoring. Okay, we go through the speech processing system. Is used for real-time speech recognition and noise reduction. Second is biomedical signal monitoring. It applied on in EEG, ECG, and EMG to detect heart or brain. And lastly, audio processing, used in real-time equalizer and audio enhancement to reduce noise. Then lastly, we go through the advantage and disadvantage. Firstly, advantage is low spectral leakage, low side lobe level, smooth time domain shape, and lastly, noise sensitive signal. For disadvantage, wider main loop width, performance depends on parameter sigma, less effective for space frequency, and lastly, higher compositional. Okay, these are the result. First is original signal. The signal change its amplitude over time and include all value from the beginning, and it contain unwanted fluctuation. For the second graph is Gaussian window. The Gaussian window show has a smooth bell-shaped curve. The value of the window highest at the center and gradually decrease toward the beginning until the end. This window is to use to reduce the effect of each sample and give more importance to the middle part of the signal. And the third one is signal after applying Gaussian window. Okay, this graph show that it is obtained by multiplying the original signal with the Gaussian window, and the result is the middle part of the signal become more noticeable, while the beginning and the end at the end are decreased. And the last graph show FFT analysis Gaussian window. Okay, this graph show the main frequency in the signal after using Gaussian window. The top peak at 100 Hz and 150 Hz, which is their dominant frequency in the signal. The 100 Hz is higher frequency. 100 Hz peak is higher and has stronger amplitude than 150 Hz. The other frequencies are very small, showing that the Gaussian window help reduce unwanted noise and reduce leakage. So that all for me for the Gaussian window. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Irwan. My metric number is B1223105561. So I'm gonna present about flat top window. Flat top window is a window function used in signal processing that is intended to provide extremely high precision in amplitude measurement. In comparison to other window function, its flat main lobe peak reduces peak amplitude error and scalloping loss, but at the cost of a wider main lobe and a lower frequency resolution. For the formula, Wn equals A0 minus A1 cos bracket 2 pi n divided by L minus 1 close bracket plus A2 cos open bracket 4 pi n divided by L minus 1 close the bracket, and then minus A3 cos open bracket 6 pi n divided by L minus 1 close the bracket, and the last one is plus A4 cos open bracket 8 pi n divided by L minus 1 close the bracket. For explanation part of flat top window, start with definition. In signal processing, the flat top window is a window function that enhances the precision of amplitude measurements in frequency analysis, especially when utilizing the fast Fourier transform (FFT). It decreases amplitude error and scalloping loss significantly by shaping the signal so that the primary lobe of its frequency response is extremely flat at the top. Consequently, the flat top window offers superior spectral component magnitude accuracy. Nevertheless, this benefit has a drawback. Worse frequency resolution results from the main lobe's greater width when compared to other window functions like Hahn or Hamming. For the characteristic, the first one has a primary lobe peak that is extremely fat, guaranteeing great amplitude accuracy. Next, offers a scalloping loss of almost 0 dB. The third one produces superior FFT analysis magnitude, amplitude measurements. Fourth one has a primary lobe which make it difficult to resolve frequencies. The fifth one reduce spectral leakage and provides good side lobe suppression. And the last one frequently employed instead of frequency separation in FFT-based amplitude analysis. Next, for the advantages and disadvantages flat top window. We're going to start with advantages. First one, high precision in amplitude. Next, very modest loss. Third one is minimize spectral leakage. And the last one is accurate measurement. For the disadvantages, the first one, they have a large main lobe. Second one, inadequate frequency resolution. The third one is distinguishes frequency are closely spaced, and the last one is more processing power than other window. This is the result from MATLAB for flat top window. The input time domain waveform is presented by the original signal prior to windowing. It displays a distinct signal with fluctuating amplitude, signifying the existence of several frequency components. This signal is used as reference to see how the signal impact in the frequency time domain. by the flat top window. With the flat peak in the middle, value that progressively taper towards zero at both ends, flat top window has a symmetrical smooth design. By minimizing discontinuities at the signal border, this window is intended to lower amplitude error and scalability loss. The window signal that results from applying the flat top window to the original signal has a greater amplitude in the center and a lower amplitude at the edge, indicating that the window was applied correctly at the edge. Effects have been suppressed to reduce spectral leakage. Accurate amplitude representation in a frequency domain is demonstrated by the FFT analysis, which shows distinct magnitude peaks at the signal frequency component. The flat top window wide main lobe features cause the peaks to seem bigger, which reduce frequency resolution in comparison to other window function. On the other hand, the surrounding frequency components have very low magnitudes, suggesting less spectral leakage and good side load suppression. Overall, the findings show that the flat-top window is very useful for FFT-based amplitude analysis, where accurate amplitude is more crucial than exact separation.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurul Lukman. Moving on to the discussion. The choice of window or window function is critical in FAR filter design because an ideal impulse response is infinite. We must use window to truncate it into a practical finite signal. However, this process forces us to make a constant trade-off between main lobe width, which gives us frequency resolution, and side lobe attenuation, which suppresses leakage. In our simulation, we compared the rectangular, Gaussian, and flat-top windows to see exactly how this trade-off works. First, let's look at the rectangular window. This is the simplest type. It gives us the narrowest main lobe, which provides the best frequency resolution. This makes it excellent for distinguishing between closely spaced frequencies. However, there is a major downside. The sharp discontinuity in the main dome in the time domain creates significant spectral leakage. As we saw in our results, the first side lobe is only 13 decibels below the main peak. This makes the rectangular window a poor choice when suppressing unwanted noise is a priority. In contrast, we use the Gaussian and flat-top windows when we need different characteristics. The Gaussian window offers a good balance between time and frequency localization. The flat-top window, on the other hand, is specifically designed for high amplitude accuracy. Its windows are essential in fields like audio and speech processing. In this task, minimizing spectral leakage and accurately measuring signal strength is often more important than just having the sharpest possible resolution. In conclusion, this assignment demonstrated that there is no single perfect window. Selection depends entirely on the specific requirement of the task. The rectangular window offers superior resolution but suffers from high leakage. Tapered alternatives like Gaussian and flat top provide better suppression of the gates phenomenon and improve measurement accuracy, but at the cost of a wider main lobe. Ultimately, designing an effective FIR filter requires balancing these performance characteristics to ensure both signal clarity and system stability. Thank you.